Type of ladies that would date a bad pirate, bad guy.
That's so my type. I want to marry Johnny Depp. Emily is definitely playing the field. I love saying that. I'm like, her last name is so perfectly suited.
Right now we are in Hannah's, what would you call this? Outside of Hannah's kitchen.
Press shooting, and I'm a little nervous because I'm making out. Byron and Ella are making out for the first time on camera. I'm married, she's married. It's weird. I mean, once you commit to it, it's fun. But it's like you're like, hey, how you doing? We're making out today. Yeah, I know.
I've been listening to, and it just gets you going. So
you sound like you're like 50. It just gets you going.
Gets you going when you act the
Sparks the
Jill.
fire.
Yeah.
I know, it's a good thing that her parents are lawyers, but seriously, Spencer needs the help.
So speaking of ice skating, you guys are about to head out to the rink. Who do you think is like the best in your Pretty Little Liars crew?
Shay, she's Canadian. It's just like she's born with it. So,
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's fair enough.
Yeah.
Who's runner-up?
Probably Troyan, because she's a dancer, and then it's gonna be me and Ashley like flailing all over the place like idiots. So
I'm actually one of 9 siblings.
okay.
But Christmases are insane.
When I was 17, I wore jeans so tight that they looked like they were painted on. Yep, I did.
The script. So you have those moments when you're reading the script like, I cannot believe this is about to happen.
Yeah, I definitely have those moments where I just get so excited that I'll, like, you know, turn to Ashley or Lucy or whoever's beside me. I'll be like, can you believe it, Spencer? I do this. Isn't that so cool? Or you do that? That's so crazy. And they're like, yeah, I know, we read it.
No, we've never seen those finale shots. We don't see them. They get done somewhere else. So it's a surprise for us too when we're watching the show, and then at the end of it we see that little clip of whatever freaky thing Aid is doing, but we've never seen it get shot. No.
Have you been freaked out by any one of those ending episodes in particular?
Yes. How about the one with Emily and Maya's photos that were in that whole entire wall that like were covering it? That was really creepy for me. And then I think I walked into set where it was just that wall, and I was like, oh my God, there's a lot of me and there's a lot of Maya right here.
I can talk with my mouth closed. I learned that at 10 years old on set. Seriously? Should I do it? All right. That's something I learned like a long time ago. Okay, it is not lame.
Kind of a risque relationship, you and the teacher.
Love it.
Do you love it?
I love it. I love scandal and
You like dating older men in real life?
I've dated older, younger.
You don't have a preference?
Not really. I just like boys.
But my hair was still really wavy, so I begged my best friend to actually straighten my hair with an iron. A real clothing iron. She was straightening my hair on a board. All of a sudden, I start to smell something.
I'm the on-set prankster. I love to pull pranks. I do it 24/7. One of my favorites is to put clothespins on people's shirts, but on the bottom, and I make a tail, and they never know. They walk all day with clothespins on them. Nobody ever says anything.
Why?
I'm really weird. I got it from my mom, so yeah, I just love pulling pranks.
Thanks. Feeling is
Smells
mutual.
Terrible.
Well, he tastes awful.
I drink too much.
Ended up making it downtown and got into one of the clubs with all of her fake IDs. And we were dancing, having the best time ever. All of a sudden, I'm dancing with some really cute guy. I feel a tap on my shoulder. I turn around, and this person says, "Can I have this dance?" Well, that person happened to be my dad.
So you're going to come out of the school or just intermingle with more of the girls? Or?
I hope so. I mean, not in the same way that I am with Lucy. No, not going to date her. Because after a while, then it's like, oh, Ezra, come on. Like, that was love. Like, this is just you being pervy.
It's true. I actually do only eat fish. Not only fish, but that's the only meat that I eat.
This is the kitchen. This is where I spend all my time. I don't have a bedroom. We only had this part, but now we have an upstairs. So, crossing my fingers that the upstairs will lead to Hannah's room eventually, because I need a place to sleep, guys. Come on.
Are you more like of a Harry Potter or a Twilight fan?
Harry Potter.
Hands down.
Why? Wizards, love them.
Wizards, doesn't everybody want to go to Hogwarts? It's like, vampires, look, Twilight's great, vampires are awesome, but everybody wants magical powers. If you're a wizard, you can do whatever you want. Duh.
Yeah. What's your abs, Keegan?
No, man, I just ate a lot of food. It wouldn't be an. It would be an ab.
He's such a liar. He's such a liar. You could eat McDonald's like 20 days straight and lift it up and be like, bam!
My 2 truths and a lie, or my 1 lie and 2 truths, or my truth, lie, and a truth, are as follows. I studied Latin for 7 years. I actually studied French for 7 years. I thought I could get away with the Latin thing. The Spencer way, just kind of being like, oh yes, Latin, 7 years. So my best friend and I decided to make a Latin club and then try to teach ourselves, which didn't last for very long, and then we stuck to French. But it was cool toting around all of these books and being like, oh, sorry, we have to go to our Latin club meeting, which was really just us eating lunch.
I'm always cold, so I never follow fashion rules. The beret, the whole episode wearing the beret, I usually wear a beret like a lot. I wear it to set. And then all of a sudden there was like this article about my beret, and literally I went to go put it on the next day and I was like, oh no, now they're gonna think that I'm wearing the beret because it got an article on it. I can't wear the beret.
Okay, so this past season you were in a cast for a couple episodes. What was that like?
Awful. Awful. Yeah, I had to get fitted 4 hours in my cast at my house, and it literally put my thigh all the way down. And when I was in the cast, I couldn't get out of it the whole day. So I'd have to wheel around in the wheelchair. I could not stand up, like nothing. So I had like these servants. All the ADs were like my servants. I was like, yes!
The writers probably just saw us hanging out a lot. And then when they told us that we were going to get closer and closer, we were finally like, I have a scene with you! Yay, scenes with you! And then all of a sudden it was like, I'm gonna make out with you. That's weird. It's, you know, it's not weird. It's totally like, it's kind of almost the same thing as if I had to like hit somebody. If I had to hit Keegan in a scene, I always joke, I'm like, this is a scene where I hit you. But you know, it's like you have to plan out the kiss just as much as you have to plan out the hit or anything else, so it's so not romantic. And you know, the director can come back and be like, okay, so softer, slower, like enjoy it more, make it quicker, and you're just like,
There's nothing sweet about this.
You know, big dork.
Yeah, how does that work? I think everyone that watches the show thinks you guys just like wake up and you got this great outfit on every single day.
Very unimpressed if they came to my door in the morning and saw what I put on. So
How would I ask Shay to prom? I would figure out like what her favorite flower was and what like she liked to eat, and I would get that, and I would walk down the hall and in front of everybody be like, listen, here is a cinnamon bun. Let's say you're into that.
Pizza. Okay.
Well, I obviously didn't get the date, now did I?
We'll tell everybody why they have to be watching Pretty Little Liars.
because it's real juicy.
There we go. It's real juicy.
It's real juicy, kids.
All right. Well, and there's 2 amazingly beautiful women in it.
Thank you.
The ones over there. But you're okay too.